he loved New York.
And New York loved him.
Yes, and New York loved him. Gave many, many concerts here. And I think this was his tribute to New York, to give these instruments to a New York institution. And in fact, the letter that he sent to us actually says that in remembrance of his 1928 town hall concert, where he used the Ramirez. Yes.
Yes. There's so much emotion, you know, that comes through this instrument, through Segovia. You know, the music that he created, his own creativity. You know, but I'm saying the music that was written for him, his own creativity. It's that's the vehicle for it to get out to the world. Can you tell us a little bit about the Hauser 1937 and what recordings and I mean there's a history there with Segovia that's pretty huge.
There's a massive history, and I think when you think about Segovia, it's important to realize the effect he had on the instrument making. So the story of the Hauser specifically, he called it the greatest guitar of our epic. Was that?
Which is not nothing.
That's
quite a statement. Yeah.
You know, Hauser had come to Segovia in 1925. They met, and he asked, can he look at the Ramirez, which is the other one that's in the case, and he let him measure it and sing into it and play it and whatever a guitar maker needs to do to understand and fully get it. Hauser would send him guitars over time. You know, he was working on it, and Segovia would play them, try them out, and then give his feedback. So, and this happened over 12 years until this 1937 guitar comes, which is the one that Segovia says, this is the guitar I want to play. So over a 12-year period, Segovia and Hauser are in this sort of back and forth over what is the perfect guitar sound. So I think a lot of that aesthetic of the sound is attributable to Segovia.
Many people think these are our children, you know.
Right.
I think he thought this was his lover. And,
right.
And it's a different type of relationship. And many musicians have that relationship to their instrument because what you're doing is very intimate and what you're expressing is very intimate. But I think he had used these instruments, he wasn't using them when they were given to us. So I think while he was sad at being separated from them, on the other hand, he really, I think, felt that he was giving something back to the public, giving something that will be seen by many, many people and studied, because many people have come here and studied these instruments.
But for those that love guitars, you know, one of the great things about the guitar is it exists in so many different forms. And we love to show all of them here. In January, we're going to actually have a little exhibit dedicated to the first Christian Frederick Martin, who worked in New York City in the 1830s. So very early American guitars, right in this gallery. So come and look at the Segovia and see the Martins.
We're giving this at the 92nd Street Y, the Segovia tribute, in which Oscar Gillia and Elliot Fisk and Martha Massins and Adam Holtzman are all playing some of his, and Richard Savino, sort of recreating a tribute. Well, I wouldn't say recreating, but giving a tribute to him through different repertoire. So this is so fantastic that you allow us to come here and talk about these guitars, because it's really going to be a very moving event. Well, as a guitarist, I must thank you for your work and your enthusiasm for our instrument. We all thank you. So anyway, thanks so much for doing that. I really appreciate it.
Welcome.
Fantastic.
We enjoyed
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, thanks so much.